Good morning.
It's 8 a.m. Can't believe we made it up at this time in the morning, to be honest, considering we were out so late last night. But we're still in Amsterdam and we're going down for breakfast.
I like a nice bit of porridge occasionally. Before I cook breakfast, not instead of.
Well, this is a lot more peaceful than it was this time last night. It was absolutely rammed up and down this canal. It's a bit of a mess actually, there's a lot of tidying up going on. But it's really nice and peaceful now. This is where we got on our river cruise. Last time we were in Amsterdam, we did one of these little river cruises and it was excellent. This is where we embarked. And it was really, really good. If you haven't seen that video, go back and have a look. Even if you just fast forward to the river cruise bit, because it was well worth doing. Really enjoyed it. So we've come into the Carousel, which is one of our absolute favourite restaurants in Amsterdam. We've been here a couple of times before. They do amazing pancakes and stuff. Well worth a visit. It's about a 45-minute walk from where the ship is. But if you're wandering around Amsterdam anyway, why not head somewhere where you can get some really awesome traditional Dutch pancakes.
So the last time we were here, I got the Nutella version of these little mini Dutch pancakes. But I quite like them with just the butter and the sugar on. But we got the cherry version this time. But they're so good.
They're so good. So good.
At the back of the Rijksmuseum, we've just come through and out to the back, and we've come across this little it's a little market with artists showcasing their work. Kirsty's having a look at some of the pictures. I don't know if she's going to buy something. It wouldn't surprise me if she does. Well, surprise, surprise, she did buy something. And we've arrived into the Vondelpark. It's really nice. It was midsummer last time we came here, wasn't it? So it's,
that's right. Yeah,
it's quite nice. Walking through in autumn, seeing all the colours changing, all the leaves coming down. It's lovely. So we've come into one of our other really favourite places to eat in Amsterdam. It's a food hall. It's a good walk from the ship, but it's well worth it. There's so much to choose from here. But what we really like is the bitterballen, the traditional Dutch meatball dish.
I'm gonna have a sip of my juice and make
It's so good. It's just like cottage pie in a crispy coat.
Yeah, they're really quite gooey.
They're lovely.
It's a hard breaded shell, so you've got to be careful because it will just crack, and then it's really gooey in the middle, so it'll just drip down your fingers. Really nice, though, aren't they? With the mustard sauce. It's nice.
Well, that was delicious. Like those Dutch meatballs. We're going to leave now. It's really crowded in there, actually. Loads of people in there. It didn't open till midday. It's a Sunday. It didn't open till midday, and everyone's poured in there for lunch. We're back on board, enjoying a nice drink and a macaroon. I've come come up onto the promenade deck. Kirsty's back in the cabin having a little sleep, but the captain came over the loudspeaker and said that we're just throwing off the lines now and we're going to sail out past Borealis that's still berthed in front of us. So I thought I'd come up and film that. Let Kirsty sleep in the cabin. That's got to be one of the best sailorways. Having Borealis there that we sailed past. There was just so many crew, so many passengers out on the open decks of Borealis, all waving. It was yeah, really awesome, really good to see that. So I've just put up a couple of Instagram stories. Don't do it very often, I should probably do it more, because you get to see some really interesting stuff on cruises. Especially when you're sailing somewhere as busy as this. It is a proper busy channel, this North Sea Canal. Lots of commercial traffic. It's really cool. It's formal night. We're going to go up to the bar for a drink, and then we're going into the speciality restaurant. Let's get a lift.
We're all right, people are dressed up.
Yeah, most people are. I'll say the vast majority.
There's always that
of people
5
are.
minutes where you think, have I got the right night?
Yeah, it's not just us. Sort of getting quite into the Negronis on this cruise. It's quite a nice pre-dinner drink. So you reckon the pina coladas on Fred Olsen are pretty good then?
Lovely. Yeah, delicious.
That's us. This is going to be interesting. It's a nice little table, but we're not usually sat side by side, are we?
No.
We're sort of like in a little alcove. Big long table. Well, I say big long table. It's, you know, longish table. And yeah, we're sat side by side, so it's quite cosy, isn't it?
It is quite cosy.
So we've had our Riesling that we had the other night, the bottle of Riesling from the main dining room. We've had that brought up to this restaurant, so we've got that. There's not much left in it, to be fair. So we're going to finish the rest of that, and then we've got another bottle coming, so that'll be nice. So I went for the spicy pork croquettes. Actually, they do smell amazing. Oh my god. Wow. That sauce is really sweet and delicious. So you went for the prawn and scallop
ravioli.
Nice.
And I think it's in like a slightly spicy sauce, apparently.
It looks good. It smells amazing actually.
It does
I think it's yours I can smell over mine.
Yeah. That's really good.
Is it?
Yeah, lovely. Korean sticky beef rib, apparently.
Yeah, I did eye those up on the menu and then,
Yeah,
oh my god, they looked amazing. I might have to try some of that.
Yeah,
Any good?
that is lovely.
So I went for the duck. It does smell really, really good. Yes. This looks as tender as yours. Just sliding off the bone. Your crepes look like wraps you'd buy in a packet in a supermarket for lunch. What's inside it?
Coconut, isn't it?
Right, okay. Is it nice?
Quite nice, yeah.
So I got the smallest portion of mango sticky rice in the world. I'm sure it'll taste nice, but it's quite dainty, isn't it? It is nice. It's very cold. So we finished our meal. That was quite nice, wasn't it? Quality of the meat actually was lovely, and it was cheap. It was only £10 each, wasn't it?
each, yeah.
£10 supplement each for this speciality restaurant. So to be honest, I think £10 each is pretty good, especially when you get it's just a nicer environment rather than the main dining room, which is nice. The main dining room is really nice, but of course it's a lot busier, so the tables are a lot more clustered together, and I like the space of a speciality restaurant over a main dining room. So I think it's worth it for that.
Definitely, yeah.
No, really good. Really well worth £10 each. This is a really interesting centrepiece. A really interesting contraption. It's cool, isn't it?
I quite like it.
I really like it as well. And it seems to go off sounding and making music and stuff, doesn't it? When
On the hour.
when it comes around to the hour, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Jesus. Yeah, it is stormy. I can kind of appreciate why our arrival in Antwerp might be delayed. That is horrendous out there. It's absolutely pouring down with rain and super, super windy. We've just had a message that our arrival in Antwerp might be delayed, so not sure what's going to happen tomorrow.
No.
Might be a bit of time on the ship, a bit more time on the ship than we'd kind of anticipated.
It might be, and we might not get our excursion.
We'll see.
But-
We'll see what happens. But it's going to be a good day anyway. Regardless, we'll do something, won't we?
Of course.
So hopefully you'll join us, and you enjoyed our day in Amsterdam today. And we'll see you for breakfast. We might try the buffet in the morning.
Yeah, why not?
So we'll see you at breakfast.